So friends, in the previous video we have used anonymous function. Now in this video what we will do means we want to make more realistic apps. So what we will do in this video, we will try to change that, means we will try to add more meaningful questions, and when the user answer we will change the question to another question and answers to another answers. But before going into that thing, first I want you to have a basic idea uh, of means how we are going to do this and what are the problems we will face. So let us start. First, in this case we will need a list of questions from where we will add question onto the screen. Whenever a question is answered, we will go to the next question. So to do this, first we will need to have our list of questions. So first, as I've already told you what is a list. So in this case we will have a list of questions, and what we use is this thing to have a list, and inside list we will have our question. uh, this, what is your age? First question. The second question will be, what do you have any of these symptoms? So here we have two questions in the list, and the idea is that whenever we are going to answer question number 1, whenever we press the answer we will have another set of questions. So before going into that thing, we need to have some kind of logic where we tell the system that first question is answered, now we need to display second question onto the screen. So now our questions are ready, question from the list. We need to add these questions here inside our text widget. So what we can do, we can access the questions from the list using this kind of thing. So what what we have done here, if this is index of this list, if we if I put 1 here, if I put 0 here, I am actually referring to this question, and if I put 1 here, I am referring to the second element of the list. So what we will do, we will add a variable here, and we will, every time when the answer is pressed, means the raise button is pressed, we will increment this variable so that the next question can be fetched from the list. So as we are very much clear that we want to add a variable here instead of writing manually 0 or 1. So what we will do, we will add one variable, but not inside this build method, because every time we need to change anything on the screen, Flutter whenever it wants to change anything on the screen, it calls this build method, and the function value will automatically get reset. So we will add this thing here inside the class, and we can name this variable as question index, and we can initialize it to 0. Let us use the var, as we have initialized this thing to 0, and we can see that this is now an integer value. We told the Flutter that this is an integer value, and now every time we press this method here, we will increment its value to, we can increment its value by 1. So the idea is that when the app builds itself for the very first time, this question index value is 0, and when it encounters this text widget, uh, here is this text widget question, yes, this. So what happened, it will check the, no, we have to use that variable here. That variable is question index. Now it will go into the list of questions and check the integer value here, means the value initialized at the variable, and that is 0, and it will display this question uh, in the list, in the screen. So now our basic logic is ready, but we can do one thing. Instead of printing this thing, we want to check whether this value is getting updated every time we have pressed the answer 1. So I want to check its value every time I press. So what happened now, this method, on press answer method, it is connected, or you can say it is connected with this raise button 1, answer 1 option. So whenever I press this option, this thing, question index 1, will be incremented by 1, and it is played in, and it is displayed in onto the console. And let us see what will happen if we hot reload our app now. So our app is hot reloaded. Now if we click on answer 1, you can see it is, the question index is displayed, and if I press it, it will definitely, yeah, it is give me a 2. If I press it, it will give me 3, and nothing will happen on 2 and 3, means I haven't connected that method with that question index. So what happened now, you can see that our question index is, it is getting incremented by 1, but our question which is displaying on the screen, actually the question, when we have pressed it once and it is updated by 1. So when we go to this question element at index 1 in the list of question is, do you have any of these symptoms, but it doesn't display, and the question is same, what is your age. So why this happened, because in this, if we see that we have extend a stateless widget, but we want to change the state of the app. So we will see how to change the state and which type of widget to use in this case in the next lecture. I hope this thing is clear to you. If you have, I know this is a tough thing. If you find any difficulty in understanding these things, kindly write down in the comment section. I will make another video, or I will try to simplify things. But if you like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up and share with other friends. Okay friends.